What's up, financial hawks? So in today's video, we're going to be going over applying to jobs. Now, I've talked about this like in previous videos, how I applied to over 1,000 jobs before I was able to get into the cybersecurity side of things. And in today's video, I kind of just wanted to actually show you guys the actual like job application tracking list. Now, thanks to Josh Matacore for the actual like template for this. I got this in his course. If you guys want to, take the course, definitely recommend that if you're interested in getting into cybersecurity, right? But yeah, I on this one I started on 1010. However, I started applying to jobs prior to this. I was using sites like Apply as well to help me out, and like other things like that. But I wasn't like documenting everything, and I think this helped out a lot because it kind of showed me like, hey, I can apply to even more jobs. It kind of just made it kind of more of a game. But let me go ahead and scroll all the way down so you guys can see where I'm at. I played all these jobs right here, and we got all the way down to 1,215 1,215, and that's just on this, and that's not even including all the octopi hundreds of jobs there and all the jobs I was applying to prior to writing this list. So it's probably been close to maybe like 2k or at least 1,500 1,800, just putting out a number, but at least at the bare minimum 1,215. And that's only for like the main cybersecurity jobs. I also have like quick data jobs too that I also was applying for it's like something I can do part-time. But yeah, the job market right now is crazy. It is crazy. And I have definitely been, in that grind with you guys for, like these last few, I guess, months prior to me getting into like the field I am now. And I've been here, they ain't have a year now or so. So, I think it's good to kind of touch base after this time, have a year or so. So I guess hopefully motivate some of you guys that, hey, like I didn't, like it took me a while to get to where I'm at now. A lot of grind, a lot of applying to jobs, a lot of day, using a lot of different websites and different things of that nature to get to the position that I am now, that I don't have to apply to any new jobs like this, at least currently, since I'm in a, great role right now. And kind of this should hopefully give you some type of transparency too on the different jobs, companies, like pay ranges and different things of that nature. And I'm also going to go over like LinkedIn and some of the messages that I've given to IT recruiters, and also other things I kind of gave out to some of the people that hopefully help you guys out too and be like a template. So first off, let's go ahead and go over this craziness right here. So as you guys can see, a lot of cybersecurity. Like that was my main thing, cybersecurity, and anything maybe like high end, like IT related. And again, I'm not interested just in remote. I'm interested in anything that's like close by if possible. If I got to drive 30 minutes, an hour and a half or so, I'm down. And when I'm doing this, I'm trying to get as much information that I can. So the role, like cybersecurity site professional, the company, the link to it, the remote, the pay. This one was paying 160, and then like the manager on this one, like if they're on LinkedIn, usually I've sent them a message already, so it's easy for me to contact them back. And then like notes about it, like this recruiter reached out to me, so he reached out to me for the $160,000 job. It'd be crazy if he reached out to me again regarding that. And then the site also updated this later on, and I'm going to see if I actually have this. Let me just scroll down a bit. Okay, yeah. So later on, I started also adding in my resumes, so I would know what resume I would have. So in case they hit me back up, I know what resume to review, because I made like a few templates of different resumes, some more oriented, maybe more for a SOC analyst, more so some for more like a security engineer, and kind of just having my strengths in those parts. So again, it would be easy for me to remember, like, okay, this job, I'm looking at B2 resume, so I can bring my B2 resume and just go over that before I start talking with them. So that's something I definitely recommend too, adding in, if you copying this template, also add in a like a resume on the side, maybe like up here like that, like resume. So then you can have, so it's easy for you to remember if you're having like multiple resumes like I did. So yeah. Now I also color coded this too. The red ones are rejected, and I got rejected to a lot more than this. This is like the ones I just like remembered or had time to remember to do it. But I got rejected to a whole lot. Like I'm just waking up constantly, like wake up in the morning and you should get like 10 rejections. You wake up the next morning and get another 10 rejections. Like sometimes you'll be like feeling good, vibing. If I be like a Friday night, I literally had one hit me up like right at midnight on Friday saying I got rejected. I'm like, bruh, y'all couldn't wait until like Monday morning or Tuesday morning. Y'all didn't do it right at midnight. So yeah, I get rejected. It's just part of the game right now, especially right now. So yeah, if you're getting rejected to a lot, hey, I'm living proof that you can get rejected 1,000 plus times and you can still get a great job and be booming right afterwards, which is crazy. So yeah, the red are like my rejected ones. And then sometimes I'll give like a reason I didn't meet minimum requirements for that one. The other rejected probably just got rejected. Look at this. I got a lot of closed positions too. A lot of closed positions. So you'll be talking with people and they'll just close down the position. I have weird ones like this, like weird process for first actual interview could be a scam. And I've also kind of made notes like that too, because sometimes it will be weird. Some of the stuff they'll be asking. And I'm like, yeah, that's probably 9 times out of 10 a scam. And then yellow, I think my yellow were more or less like something that I can definitely like look into some more. Like this one, American Airlines. Let's see. He responded back and saying that he's waiting for more news. Okay, yeah. So this one was, I think they hit me up. Yeah, okay. Ghosted after interview merged to a phone. Yeah, I want to say oh, okay. Looking at this more, I'm kind of remembering this a little bit. I'm thinking that I applied to the job and then I messaged the recruiter on LinkedIn and then they hit me up. And I want to say they got my phone number and we were going back and forth for a little bit. And then they just like straight ghosted me. So I just never did come back and make it red. But yeah, that would be a red. A lot of yellows would be red now. This one is a purple one. Yeah, message back, ghosted. Yeah. So also too during this process, and you guys probably understand this as well. When you're applying to a whole lot of different jobs, or just applying to jobs in general now, you probably will get ghosted by a lot of people. It is what it is. A lot of them probably talk to like hundreds of, not thousands of people, and they may kind of, they may just forget about you. I did make a tab for job recruiters to stay in touch with because I have talked to some who seemed like, like they were willing to help me out later on. I guess I was lucky enough to get a job before I had to like reach back out, and I didn't really have too much on there. I could have made that better. My job recruiters to stay in touch with, but yeah. Again, let me just scroll back up. You guys can see again. I got a lot of different mix. Again, I'm open to everything. So I was doing remote, Dallas, close by Plano. And again, the salaries were all kind of ranging, 50K to 90K. That one, 104, 114, 124 for this one from this recruiter, Irvin. Again, kind of just getting as much information as I could get. And then let's go back to the 2024 jobs now. If I can find, okay, I guess I'm already in that. So let's go back up to the beginning. Oh, look at this. Wanted me to send an email for, yeah, okay. Yeah, 2024. And again, I will also kind of like write down like notes I would have like after the, interview with them as well. Like this one, they hit me back up. I used resume B and then interview at 2 p.m. Use resume B. So again, you can use like a chart like this to help you out in terms of like just keeping tabs on everything. Like, okay, I got a resume at this time at 2 p.m. for this job. And then depending on how that goes, you do something else. This one was Scout Energy. Let me see if they still got the post up on LinkedIn on this one. Probably not. And let me share the screen with you guys here on this. Here's the Scout one right here that I applied to. And this is also why I like to have the links to these so we can go back and kind of just like examine some of these jobs. And you know what? Since I'm currently in cyber, let me just look at the responsibilities and see if I can do this. Perform regular security scans. Okay, I can do that. Remediate network vulnerabilities. I do that. Monitor and test data backups. I can do that. I'm not really doing that right now, but I can. I'll do more monitoring than testing it. Keep up to date on latest security threats. Oh yeah, I do that. Document security policy. Yeah, this is one of the bigger ones. Documentation. A lot of jobs like that, especially in cyber. And I think that helped me out with getting my job, being able to document. So yeah, I'm a beast at documentation. Ensure best practices are in alignment with company compliance requirements. Okay, I got that. Update compliance documentation. Yep. System monitoring and management, server uptime. Okay. Assist with manual and review, third-party offenders. Okay, cool. So yeah, back then I didn't have the experience, I guess, what they were looking for. But yeah, like I do all of this now, which is crazy. And this is Travis. Let me just take a quick look. Cool guy. Oh yeah. I do remember Scout Energy a bit. Yeah, Travis was pretty cool. Travis was very cool. I do remember going on the interview with him now. Cool guy, really chill. I liked his vibes a lot. Cool guy. So yeah, hopefully I can apply that to Scott again. But yeah, Travis was a cool guy. But yeah, anyway, yeah, like a lot of my greens were like I got like a job I got like the job interview. Maybe I'm going through like different interview phases. Look at this. And again, kind of just making notes. Job, IT support, service now, setting up printers and laptops, and yeah, write down website later. Sometimes that happens too. And at some point during this process of me applying to like LinkedIn, dang, what was the other one? Indeed, yeah, Indeed, LinkedIn, those were the main ones. I also started following. Oh man, I cannot think of her name at the moment. And I literally just did a video about her like a month ago. She does like the GovTech reviews or like GovTech like news and whatnot, and like how to apply to GovTech jobs and all that. And they got me interested. So I started applying to like USA jobs, and I started kind of just going out, from like the basic Indeed and LinkedIn. So yeah, a lot of USA and GovTech I was looking at heavy because they had some pretty good money, like 120K to 140K. This one only 59 to 77, which is still not bad, like starting out in like cyber 78. Okay, I guess this is Indeed, but 78 to 90K. But yeah, I kind of just want to give you guys again, kind of just an actual view of the documentation that I went through, and then a lot of other people in the program of the course went through, so that we can get our job. And yeah, it's a lot. It can definitely be a lot, and a lot of rejections. And again, like a lot of these white ones would probably be rejections too. But again, like the red ones are just the ones I just had time to actually mark. But yeah, after all this whole process of greens and a whole lot of reds, I finally got my job. Now, my job wasn't this one. I actually got my job. My job I currently have was like around like the 900 range. So even after I started interviewing and doing all that, I was still grinding. I was still applying a whole lot of jobs, still looking at, this. And sometimes, the interview may be good and the pay may be low. Like this one, they're paying only 40K. Even though the first one interview went well, they're only paying 40K for the first job. Whereas some jobs they pay super high, but I may not get it, or they may, close down the position or different things of that nature. So like moral of the story is keep grinding, keep grinding, keep grinding. It may suck. It may definitely suck. And people may look at my videos and think like I may just have super good luck, but definitely not in cyber. And not at all. Yeah, I have garbage in cyber. I've just been grinding so freaking hard for so freaking long, and also upgrading myself, upskilling myself, continually getting more certifications and continually grinding. Like you can't stay stagnant in this current job market, especially trying to get into tech. So keep upskilling yourself. You can do it for free, watching YouTube videos, watching some of my YouTube videos, watching some of my other channels like Cyberhawks. You can watch, it's like there's like a plethora of different things you can do, both free and paid, that can really help you and set yourself apart compared to other people. So now let me go ahead and go to LinkedIn real quick. And again, kind of to show you guys some of the jobs that I applied to on here: IT GRC analyst, ITC SOC. It's a lot. And some of these I remember and some of these I really don't, which is crazy. But yeah, like it's just been a plethora of different jobs. Yeah, I applied on website 4 months ago on that one. We go back to 6. Security analyst, Insight Global. Insight Global was looking for so many security analysts at one point. They probably still are. And let's go to the jobs real quick and let's see all. And I'm pretty sure you guys, if you're watching this, you probably already know how to do this. But in case you don't, let's say you're looking for a cyber. Okay, let's say a cybersecurity job. So you can type in, one of the things you can do is like type in cybersecurity, for example, or type in like the first word or whatever in your job search, and it should give you like a breakdown of like even some more that you can get it broken down even more. So let's say we want to do like the analyst style. You can also pick your location, the date posted. Now this is very important when you're applying to jobs. Now I try to do like the past 24 hours. That's my main thing. Look at that, 369 in the past 24 hours. Now this is the United States, so we can break that down more. We'll also do Dallas, Texas, or Dallas, yeah, Texas. And then you can put the range. I like to keep it like around 50, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, you can do 25, but we're going to go ahead and do 50 because, again, we want this job and we don't care we get a drive. And then you can even break it down even more, like experience level. Sometimes I'll change it to entry level or associate, entry level and associate. But that was rare. And that's kind of like more when I first started applying. After a while, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to apply to all the jobs and they hire me. And I feel like I do like a whole lot of things that would be considered senior level now. So, I actually wouldn't really worry about that too much. Maybe internship, if you're looking for internships too. I think I used that to get to my Microsoft internship, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you can never use the internship one, but I will watch out for the other ones. Salary, I don't really change that. I don't really care about the company. and then remote. I like to keep, like when I first started, maybe here and there, I might pick remote just to see what will pop up. And it's also good to do remote after you're done finding all your local ones. So then you can get, even more. But instead of putting remote here, it would be better just to go up here and put in remote. And then you get like an actual better list of jobs to apply to. Because if you put remote here, if I'm not mistaken, it'll only put the Dallas or whatever your current location is, only that area that has remote. Versus if you put remote up here, you should, if I'm not mistaken, be able to apply to jobs like in New York, California, et cetera, et cetera. And then, yeah, after here, you can see the job details, only 3 years, $32 to $37 an hour. You can see the benefits and all that. And then on here, you can also see the person. A lot of times you can't see the person, which is great. Now, you can, like what I do, I usually hit easy apply first if I see it on there. If I don't see it on there, then I'll just apply to the job site. If I do see easy apply, I'll again hit easy apply. And then next, before I go to the website, I'll usually go to the hiring team and see the person here. And then I'll send them a message. Now, if you're in premium, you'll get more messages. But I think on free, you can message too. Okay. Get up to 4 times. So it looks like she has her maybe blocked. So yeah, I would have to activate premium to message her. So I would recommend getting premium for LinkedIn so that you can message these people. And her name is Alexis. And what I would do in this case, let me go ahead and show you guys my message to the IT people. And this is how I kind of like talk with them. And this has given me very good results, especially this, and also this too. And I'll share this top one in a second. But this one here, let me see if I can make this bigger for you guys so you can kind of see that a little bit better. So this is going to be on your description, interested in blank job title at the blank company. And we're going to actually, you know what, let's do this. Let's just copy and paste this. Let's just put this down here. And then I will go in, okay, security analyst at Epitech. So we're interested in security. Wait, did I say security analyst? Yeah, security analyst position at Tech. And then, hey, whatever their name is. My name is Eric. I'm excited to apply for their position at whatever company. So this company would be a security analyst position. And then here, kind of just going over some of my years of experience. Like, look at this. I got with over several years of IT experience, Microsoft internship, and the cloud security experience. I believe I have the skill set that aligns with the position. It doesn't have to be something like too big or, anything like too formal. Kind of just jot down like some key points. For me, I feel like me talking about Microsoft internship would help out a lot. So I would, bring that in, but you might have like another internship or something else, maybe that's related or that can be helpful for that, for that type of job. So you can put that there. And then I believe I have the skill set that's position. Thank you for considering me as a potential candidate. I would love to discuss this job opportunity further with you at your earliest convenience. And then this is the key point too. I also attach my most recent resume as well. So after you send this, you also want to add your resume there. Because I didn't have my resume, and it would hit me back up sometimes and be like, oh, cool. Can I see your resume? And then they may look at it and it may not say anything. I feel like you want that first like initial message to have all your points there. So I just feel like the less you talk with the people if this makes sense, the easier it is to get to that next step. So like the less red tape they have to go through, the easier it is for you. So if I'm already giving them my resume, and I usually also have my number at the end, I'll have it something like either right here, XXX 8555 or 8, something like that. So not only do they have that, they also have my number, so they can hit me up. A lot of them will hit you up very quickly after you're messaging them. So if you got the time and you apply to their job and they hit you back up, that's a great way to go ahead and just get the ball rolling. So you have a higher chance of getting that job. But if you don't feel confident on that, at least definitely have your resume there. And yeah, this again, I have a very high chance of getting like responses back from this. I'd say maybe like 6, 7 out of 10. Now you don't get unlimited premium messages, unfortunately, but the ones I was able to use it on, I knocked it out the park. If I could have like a limited amount of those, I'm pretty sure I may would have gotten the job sooner. But kind of just a heads up on that. If you do get premium, you can't use it forever on messaging people. I think there's like a limit on how many you can do like within a month. But yeah, this template here, if you guys want to stop the video and watch this is pretty good. And again, it helped me out a lot. And you can again play around with this, put this in ChatGPT, make it even more unique to you. That's something you can definitely do. And lastly too, I want to talk about this. So like, let me go back to this screen here. So like if you're on LinkedIn, You go to my network. Usually you'll see a whole bunch of people, you can like follow or whatnot. You can go to like IT recruiters, for example. Like I'm gonna go to cybersecurity recruiter. And this is like another way you can grow your network with people. And look at this, cybersecurity recruiter, cybersecurity recruiter, cybersecurity recruiter. So like you can connect with them, add a note, and then you can use this template. Hey, name, and then you just paste that there. And then, hey, Zachary, I'm looking to grow my network with wonderful people in the IT industry. I would love to connect with you. And a lot of times when I send this to, I will get a response. I get less a response with this one versus the IT recruiting. The message I'm sending to the job recruiters, which make obvious sense since these people may be cybersecurity recruiters, but they may not like really be looking at their emails or whatnot, or they might not even apply to a job yet, like, or put a job application out there. So it makes sense if you just like randomly go into cybersecurity recruiter and like they're not necessarily hitting you up. But I did get a good amount of people just like this hitting me up. So yeah, just like that you can do. Let me share the screen again. But yeah, I sent it. But yeah, just like that you can, to send that over, and you can kind of build your network like that with like more of the higher end like recruiters like that. And then you might have like a higher chance of actually getting a job too, because now you have more people who may put on your feed like, hey, I'm looking for, cybersecurity SOC analyst with like 2 years in this location. You should have a higher chance of seeing that in your feed here, kind of when you're scrolling down on stuff. So yeah, that's something else you can do. But yeah, guys, it's definitely a journey. It's definitely a journey. It is definitely a freaking journey here, man. And over kind of just seeing some of my stuff here and seeing that, hey, I had to apply to all these jobs to get where I'm currently at, in the cyber side. It's been definitely a grind, but I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad I'm done, at least with that big stuff right now, getting the experience, and you guys definitely can too. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Hopefully one of the next, like either this week or next week, I'll try to have one on resumes. I got a couple resumes from some people in the emails. I can't wait to go ahead and show you guys that too.